Wisconsin. Around 20 protested the return of a teacher accused of not reporting sex abuse in her classroom. Former Starry Elementary teacher Diane Graham was found not guilty of that charge. A volunteer in her classroom was convicted of sexually abusing at least 3 of her students during the 2016-2017 school year. TV9 chief investigative reporter Josh Scheinblum takes us to that protest.
The protests began just after 3:30 this afternoon, and those who took part say their message is clear. They think that Diane Graham should lose her job.
I'm appalled at what has been happening.
Some came carrying signs, others simply stood shoulder to shoulder, but there was no mistaking outside the offices of the Marion Independent School District whose attention the 20 or so here were seeking.
I feel like this teacher did not do her job.
Superintendent Chris Dyer told I-9 earlier this week it was their plan for Diane Graham to return to work this past Thursday. Diane Graham, he said, will be working with 5th and 6th grade students at Vernon Middle School. Graham was acquitted of the charge that she failed to report abuse in her classroom by a Tama County jury in January. Nevertheless, some here say they don't agree with the jury's decision. If she wasn't convicted, why should she lose her job and a career where she has spent a lot of time in this school district?
Because she has not gone through the proper channels to follow through with what she was supposed to do.
2 Marion High School graduates who say they are tired of the status quo organized the protest.
I know one of them that got touched, so just afraid for her sake.
I hope that it makes them realize that the way that they behaved was very unprofessional.
There's also a petition that's been started online. It's being hosted on moveon.org. The goal is also the same. So far, it's received more than 200 signatures. For now, we're in Marion. Josh Scheinblum, KCRG TV 9 News.
Now, Marion Schools released a statement that says they've not admitted to any liability in their settlements. It went on to say a jury found Graham not guilty of the allegations that she failed to meet her legal duties as a mandatory reporter. A district respects the jury's findings.